This is the Skylight Calendar. It's a smart touchscreen calendar designed to keep your whole family organized by managing schedules, chores, to-do lists, and anything else that you're usually juggling around in your head. When Skylight reached out to sponsor this video, I was intrigued because, honestly, my family needed something like this. So I've been testing it out for the past couple of weeks, and in this video, I'll be sharing what my experience living with this calendar has been like, and ultimately, I'll be giving you an overview of everything this device is capable of, because as you'll see, it's way more than just a digital calendar, so you can decide whether or not it's worth it for you. The Skylight calendar is available in a few different sizes. The one I've been using is their 15-inch version. It comes with a countertop stand that can orient the calendar in either portrait or landscape. There's also a wall mount included, which also works in portrait and landscape. Setup was extremely straightforward. I just plugged it in, connected to Wi-Fi, and I had it all synced up with my calendars in a matter of minutes. Now, let's start with the core functionality. Unlike some other digital calendars out there, you can use this one without a subscription. There is an optional Calendar Plus subscription I'll be talking about later in this video, but the majority of what you would expect out of a device like this is completely free. Starting with the most obvious, the calendar. It seamlessly syncs up with all sorts of calendars like Google, Outlook, and iCloud. I primarily use Google and iCloud calendars, and what's great about those is they support two-way syncing, meaning if I add an event or make a change directly on the Skylight calendar, it'll automatically update on my phone and other devices as well. Once you connect all your calendars, the next thing you'll want to do is create profiles for everyone in your house who will be using this calendar. This allows you to assign certain linked calendars to a specific profile, and you can give everyone their own unique color so that it's super easy to see at a glance what everyone has going on for the day. There's 4 different views you can toggle between: day, week, month, and schedule, which is my favorite view. There's some settings to customize the look of this view. For example, you can show all 7 days of the week, have the calendar always show the current day first, shade the weekends, and you can also choose which day counts as the first day of the week, Sunday or Monday. Some other unique things about calendar events is if it has a location attached to it, you'll be able to view the weather forecast for that time and location, which definitely helps with planning ahead. And another favorite of mine is you can set a countdown timer for an event, so you can always see how many days away that next big trip or special occasion is. Now, staying organized takes more than just a calendar, which is why these next few features are some of the most important aspects of the Skylight calendar, starting with the Tasks Manager. This lets you create what is essentially a daily to-do list. When creating a task, you can set it up as a chore or as part of a routine. You can customize the frequency of the task so that it automatically repeats on the days you need it to, and you can assign it to a specific person or multiple people, or even create a family profile like I have so that anyone in the family can do it and mark it off as complete. This has been great for my wife and I, but it has been a complete game changer for my 3-year-old daughter. There's a really cool feature available with Calendar Plus that I'll be talking about in just a moment that is fully responsible for finally getting her potty trained. But even without the subscription, this is just a really fun and interactive way to see all your daily tasks and chores and keeping track of what's already been done and what's still left to do. And then for other types of tasks like general to-do lists, groceries, or things you need to pack, that's where the list feature comes in. You can add items or check them off right from the Skylight calendar or from within the Skylight mobile app. And for anyone who uses Instacart, you can transfer your grocery list over to the Instacart app to edit and finalize your order. And what I really like is all the widgets the Skylight app has, letting you keep track of specific calendars, lists, and tasks right on your home screen. So honestly, even at this point, I think the Skylight calendar is well worth the price. Skylight even offers a very generous 4-month money-back guarantee, so there's really no risk in giving it a try. And if everything I've covered so far is all you need out of a product like this, then the one-time cost is absolutely worth it. But what about that Calendar Plus subscription I mentioned? Obviously, these days, the last thing any of us want is another subscription, but at least for me, after using it for a couple of weeks, I can tell you that I'll be keeping the subscription. It's $7.99 per month, or you can save some money by subscribing annually for $79 a year. And what exactly do you get with the subscription? Well, the first feature is one I already hinted at earlier, and it's the reward system built into the Task Manager. This lets you assign a star value to any task, and then you earn those stars whenever you complete the task. Once you save up enough stars, you can redeem them for different types of rewards that you yourself create. And let me tell you, my daughter was fully on board with this system right away. It was the extra motivation she needed to complete certain chores around the house. Whereas before, we sometimes had to ask her multiple times to do something. Now all we do is remind her how many stars she'll earn if she does it, and she hops right to it. I don't want to get too into the details, but she was getting pretty close to being fully potty trained. She just wasn't very good at taking the initiative to go when she needed to, and all that changed practically overnight once she learned she could save up stars to earn an ice cream reward.
The ice cream is unlocked!
Another cool aspect about this system is you can add or remove stars at any time within the app, so it doesn't have to be associated with a task in order to earn stars or take some away. The next feature unlocks a whole new set of functionality, and that's meal planning. This lets you create and store a recipe bank of all your favorite meals and snacks, including any ingredients you need and the instructions to make it. And then you can tap Plan Meals in the app and create a meal plan for the entire week based on your preferences. In the notes section, you can add any dietary needs, ingredients, or specific instructions. Then you select all the days of the week you're planning for and how many people will be eating. You can have it use only recipes you've already added to your recipe bank, or it can generate brand new recipes for you, or you can do a mix of both. You can even have it automatically add all the ingredients needed to make these meals right to your grocery list. Now all you have to do is tap Create Meal Plan, and in a matter of seconds, your meal planning is done. You can view your entire meal plan from within the Meals tab, and you can even view it right on your calendar, although I limit mine just to what's for dinner. This can be especially helpful if you're keeping your Skylight calendar in the kitchen, because you can just tap it and pull up the recipe right on your calendar. Meal planning for us, especially dinner, has always been a bit of a chore, and this has made things so much easier. Being able to pick and choose from all our favorite recipes and visualize which days we're having what has been such a time saver. And speaking of time savers, the next Calendar Plus feature is the biggest time saver, and that's Sidekick. This lets you quickly turn emails, flyers, handwritten notes, and photos into calendar events, recipes, and lists. So for example, I can take a photo of this sports schedule with different game times and locations, and then I upload it through the app, and boom, all 6 games are now on my calendar with the correct times and locations. Something that would normally take me maybe 10 minutes if I was entering it all in manually, I was able to do in just a few seconds, which is just awesome. Your Skylight calendar even comes with its own custom email address, so you can forward emails or send attachments right to your calendar, and it'll automatically import all that data to wherever it needs to go. Sidekick can also help a lot when it comes to building up your recipe bank, because all you need to do is take a photo of any of the handwritten recipes you have, or if you find a lot of your recipes online, just paste the link or upload a screenshot and it'll be instantly added to your recipe bank. So, the Skylight calendar has hands down been one of the best pieces of tech I've added to my house in years, because it's completely changed the way we stay organized and get things done. The Skylight calendar is an investment you won't regret, and it's the easiest way to stay on top of schedules, chores, meal planning, and more. To try it yourself, visit the link in the description or scan the QR code on your screen. Big thanks to Skylight for sponsoring this video. I'm Nick Bradley. Thank you so much for watching.